Hi, it's Legionero back with another video. I would like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and everyone who keeps coming back each time I post a new video. So I have been promising you all a video about mommy, so here goes. So the Tuesday before 4th of July, my sister sent me a text. She said, "Hey, what time do you get off tomorrow?" I said 5:30, and she said, "Do you want to ride down mommy's house?" I said, "Okay, sounds good." So Wednesday, July the 3rd, I knew after I got off work, me and my sister were going to drive down mommy's house. That morning, Wednesday the 3rd, got a call from mommy. She was like, "I'm headed to the ER." And she had not been feeling well for a while. She's had these symptoms for a while, but they had just taken a toll on her, and she has been going to the doctor, and we have been trying to figure out what's going on or whatever. But that morning, she didn't think she was going to make it. That's what she said. So she went to the ER, and anytime mommy is sick like that, where she has to go to the ER, I am a wreck. But I had to work. So all day at work, I'm just, nervous, waiting on phone calls. Call my daddy on the break. He hadn't heard anything yet. So mommy started texting me about everything that they were doing in the ER and everything like that. So she kept me informed. So that same day was also my cousin's funeral, which I couldn't go to because I had to work. So it was like a double whammy. So when mommy left the ER, she told me everything that was going on. Her potassium had bottomed out. It's just low. So all the symptoms she was having, the fatigue, the shortness of breath, the heartburn, everything she ate was just giving her this extreme heartburn, dizziness, just a whole array of symptoms. The potassium was responsible for most of them. So me and my sister were already going down there. So, once we found out what was going on, we decided that we would, she had a list of foods from the discharge papers that were high in potassium. So me and my sister took that list, also looked up some more foods, and we wrote a list to go to stop to grocery shop for her on our way down there that night. So we did that. We got the list of foods that are high in potassium. Hope I didn't get cut off because my low battery thing just came on. Actually, let me just go ahead and plug in my phone. So we took the list of foods, put them into ChatGPT, and asked ChatGPT to give us a meal plan: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Y'all, when I say ChatGPT is that girl. But anyway, gave us, and we also said for like the next 7 days. So it gave us meals, a breakdown of meals that we could use with those ingredients that we put in there. So we went from there. We went grocery shopping, got all the foods, all the ingredients that we needed, and then headed to mommy's house. It was late when we got to mommy's house. And when I say my mommy, she was so frail, y'all. And I do not like seeing my mommy like that. I just don't. It does something to my soul. So she ate, my sister cooked something real quick for her to eat. And she was still experiencing the heartburn, so she had to sit up, and until that subsided and everything. So it was a late night that night. The next day, me and my sister got up and just started, doing stuff around the house. Y'all, my sister is a beast. You hear me? My sister got in that kitchen. She cooked up those foods. I helped. I've done more the second 2 trips that we went there, but I just kind of moved out of the way. Like, okay, let me know what you need me to do. So it was, little side stuff that I would do. But my sister got that air fryer out. She fired up that stove and she was going, boy. I was just sitting there in amazement, like amazement. And let me tell y'all about, we went to Walmart because Walmart is on the way to mommy's house in Madison. How come Walmart did not have one banana? Because when you think potassium, you think bananas. Walmart did not have one single solitary banana. So I had to call my dad and say, hey, Daddy, we need you to bring bananas because Walmart doesn't have bananas. So he brought bananas. But that was just so weird to me. But anyway, my sister was like Superwoman. She got in that kitchen and she cooked up that food. And then we got the trays. The trays that you saw in the last video. Now, miraculously, the trays that you saw in the last video was missing tops. But when we got down there that first time, all the trays had tops. Tops to Tupperware is like socks in the dryer. Like, why am I missing a sock? But anyway, got everything packed up, cooked up, packed up. So that first week, Mommy had, about 8 days of meals that she could eat. All she had to do, we asked my brother and my dad, like, hey, just check on her, see when she's ready to eat. Pop the food in the microwave, give it to her. And then we went down there again the next weekend, and I helped a little bit more because leafy greens is one of the things that you can eat. So she wanted me to saute her some spinach and different things like that. So I actually did that part. But again, my sister, we didn't have to cook as much because it was certain things that she didn't want. So like lean meats. So the first time we did a pork tenderloin, we did that, chicken breast in the air fryer grill, and then shrimp. I think those were the meats. But she didn't want pork the next weekend, so we didn't do that. My brother is a master on the grill. So we called him and we was like, hey, we need you to take some meat down to Mommy's. So she would have the meat for the next week. So he grilled some chicken. He also did her some spinach, but she likes my spinach and onion sauteed. But he took her some grilled chicken. That chicken was so good. So she had grilled chicken, enough to last. We also did grilled fish. That's the meat I was missing, or the poultry that I was missing for the first week. So she had like boom, boom, boom. I was like, why I can't meal prep for myself like this? I know why I can't. I've told y'all why I can't in other videos. After 2 days, I can't eat that food anymore. But anyway, that's me. It's not about me. So that next week, she had chicken, shrimp. She didn't want any more fish. So I think it was just chicken and shrimp she had. But my brother cooked a ton of chicken, grilled chicken. He also made her a seafood thing, the seafood boil thing. He also did that for her. And she wanted some chicken salad, so I took some of the chicken. I let her cut it up how she liked to cut it up because she could sit down and do that. So she chipped up her chicken real good. And I made a big bowl of chicken salad for her. And then she had some collard greens for the leafy greens. She wanted spinach and onions, black eyed peas, because you can do legumes. I think that's how you say that. But peas and beans. She didn't want any more lima beans because we did lima beans the first week. But she did want collard greens. That was her request. She wanted collard greens, spinach and onions sauteed, and she had some black eyed peas. So that week. The next weekend we didn't go. We kind of, I was a little worried about her, but she made it through the week. she was actually strong enough to get up and, fix herself some meals, but it did also tire her out. So she went this past weekend, and the video will probably, this video will probably be a week out from when we went the last time. So she had to go, she went to the doctor with my dad, and she had to go get her license renewed. So she's talking to my dad, and she's saying, well, if I had like 2 more weeks of someone to fix my food, I think I'll be okay. So we went this past weekend, where you saw the video where I stole her interfacing. And we went, and she wanted chicken, shrimp. We did another pork tenderloin, lima beans. She wanted the spinach and onions, different things like that. So did that this weekend, packed her up another like 7 or 8 days worth of food. And then my sister's actually going on vacation. So we're not going to be able to go the next weekend, but I called on my older brother who grilled the chicken. So we told him, hey, we need you to do some more chicken. He's also saying that he's going to do like a Boston butt thing on the smoker. So that should be good. She can eat the pork, but I prefer her to have chicken. But anyway, she has to eat it, not me. Now, I myself would tear down some pork, but anyway, this is not about me. I want her to have what she wants. And then we prepped some collard greens and put them in the freezer so that she will have things for the week that my sister is out of town. And we'll go from there. But currently she gets winded when she, walks and stands up for a while. She gets very tired, very winded. So the doctor, she saw a cardiologist, but he only did an EKG and sent her home. I'm so confused. But anyway, her regular doctor ordered a stress test and a echocardiogram. So we're going to schedule those and see how those go, what they say. And because we got to figure out what's going on, why she's still, she's much better than what she was that very 4th of July, day before 4th of July. She's much better than she was. Like I showed you the outfit that she sold in the other video. So she's much better, but we still have to figure out what's causing those symptoms. So finally was able to sit down and do this video and record it because I know y'all love mommy. And I like to, keep you all posted and everything about what's going on with her. But I was scared, y'all. I was scared. So, anywho, keep mommy in your prayers. I would really appreciate it. She would really appreciate it. Keep her in your prayers. And pray that the doctors are able to figure out what's going on with her. So we can get her back to 100%. And we can get her back in front of this camera. That's what she wants. And, I tell, take your time. I'll keep people informed about what's going on with you. But she loved talking to y'all. She loved sharing her makes and her pattern hauls and fabric hauls and different things like that. And we both love sewing, just like y'all love sewing. So, anywho, I'm going to start to ramble if I keep talking. So, that's it. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for loving my mommy. And I will talk to y'all later.